Hi everyone. So today I got an email in my inbox that looked professionally written, but also kind of looks scammy to me. So I figured today I would take the opportunity to go through a cool use of ChatGPT for how to potentially address emails like this if you think it could be legitimate and want to figure out for sure. I personally think this seems like a scam, but there could be cases where it's a gray area. I've gotten legitimate emails from addresses that look suspicious. So without further ado, I'll show you what I did. So here's the email on the screen, which I can quickly read through. So it says, "Hi, Eric. I hope you're doing well. I'm reaching out because I'm looking to connect with a US-based developer who's open to teaming up on software projects, a partnership designed to grow fast and generate strong results for both sides. Here's the idea in short. I've been a software engineer in Singapore for about 10 years, and my team and I have developed a simple but powerful model that works really well. We handle the full development side of projects while our partner focuses on communication, client management, and business presence. Together, we can take on multiple projects at once and scale income quickly. For the business structure, we'll set up a proper legal entity, for example, an LLC or partnership, so everything from contracts to taxes is clean, transparent, and professional. I've already made this model work successfully with others, and we're generating six-figure revenue. With a fair 50-50 split and focused execution, you could see substantial income growth within a short time. I've seen firsthand how powerful this approach can be when the right people collaborate. With your US presence and my team's technical strength, we can create a serious growth engine together. If this sounds interesting, I'd love to continue this conversation by email. You can reply directly here or reach me at any time." Okay, so of course I saw this and I still kind of think it's scammy. I'm waiting to see what their response is to what I'm about to tell you. But first, I just wanted to show kind of how I went about this. So first, I entered this query into ChatGPT that says, "What questions should I ask this person before agreeing to partner with them? To flesh out if it's scammy, should I ask for testimonials or anything else?" And then I just put the content of the email below the dashes here. And this was using GPT model 5.1 to do this. Okay, so let me show you actually in ChatGPT now the answer to this. So here's a tight, practical list of questions you should ask before agreeing to anything optimized to surface red flags, test legitimacy, and protect you from scam structures that often look exactly like this. This is exactly what a seasoned engineer, contractor, or founder would ask in this situation. So it says the first step is to validate if they're legitimate, which helps figure out if it's a scam or not. Ask them if they can share their LinkedIn profile and or their company website. Can you share at least 2 to 3 client references or testimonials? Can you show past projects your team has completed? And who are the specific team members and where are they located? Along with, can you share proof of your claimed six-figure revenue? So those are some good questions already. Those are the first 5. And then there's a second section to validate the business model. So what is your exact business model step by step? How do you currently divide work with your existing US partners? What would my role be technically, legally, and financially? Who owns the clients? And why do you need a US partner specifically? So there's some legal and financial risks here. I'm not going to read those out loud, but feel free to take a look on the screen if you want to see what these are. So I'll leave it up for a second. And then let's go to the 4th section. Check for their track record. Can I speak to one of your previous US partners? How long did your past partnerships last and why did they end? Can I see a sample contract you use with clients? And then the big question that will suss out whether it's a red flag is, why did you reach out to me specifically? And then if their answer is very generic and isn't tailored to me at all, then that's a red flag, and I would definitely write it off as a scam. So it says that emails phrased similarly to this fall into a few different kind of scams that are shown here. So it says be extremely cautious. Now I want to show you what the tool returned to me for how I should respond. And I thought this was very cool. but I want to show it here because I didn't want to show any names. So I said, "Hi there. Thanks for reaching out. I appreciate you thinking of me for something like this. Before I consider anything partnership related, I need to better understand your track record, business model, and past collaborations. To get a clearer picture, could you please share these following things? Your LinkedIn profile and company website, a few examples of past client projects your team has delivered, testimonials, how is your revenue currently generated and handled, why are you specifically looking for a US based partner, and then a sample of the contract structure you typically use with clients or partners. This will help me understand whether there's a mutual fit and whether the model aligns with my current commitments." Okay, so I just wanted to show you this. I'm super curious about how they respond. If you like this kind of content and want to see more, please like and subscribe to my channel. Have a good day. See you next time.